Hey everybody, I'm Garen, and I'm a bit of a Reddit nerd. I love Reddit because it's kind of a good mix between just pointless, mindless entertainment and really insightful news that you don't get anywhere else. So this morning I woke up and I checked Reddit, and it was absolutely on fire with articles about the Iraq War. It's the 10-year anniversary of the war right now, and lots of people are looking back now and saying we kind of got tricked into this war. We went over there because of this alleged connection between Al-Qaeda and the Saddam regime and weapons of mass destruction. Both the things which we now know did not exist. So I'm reading all these headlines and reading some of these articles, and I thought to myself, great, this is fantastic, and people are finally starting to talk about this and ask these kind of questions. 10 years too late. It would have been great if this would have happened in 2003, but better late than never. But the only thing I could think about the whole time was, where are all these voices on the subject of Iran? Because Iran, the exact same thing is happening with Iran as what happened with Iraq. Every day you turn on the news, it seems like it's impossible to even turn on the TV without hearing about how they're trying to get a nuclear bomb, and we have to do everything possible to stop them. No option is off of the table, and we have to put sanctions on top of them, sanctions after sanctions, and we might have to go in and strike militarily, and the window to act is closing by the second. But it's the same situation. There's no evidence to support any of this. There's no evidence to suggest that they're pursuing a military weapon, a nuclear bomb, a nuclear warhead, and there's no evidence to suggest that should they get one, that they would even do anything with it. But it's just so discouraging that, while we're looking back and trying to learn from our mistakes about Iraq, no one's talking about this with Iran. So I just put a few of the facts that I think are really important on this issue into an infographic. I've linked it down below. So take a look at it, and feel free to share it with anybody that share it on Facebook, email it to your friends. But I just think it's so important that we talk about this to prevent making the same mistake again. And for me, this is such a personal issue because I went to Iran last summer, and I had such an amazing experience there. Every day we saw beautiful things. It's an amazing country. The people were just outstanding. But every day, it broke my heart a little bit to walk down the street and see all of these people, going about their daily lives, lifestyles just like ours here at home. And then I would meet a handful of them every day. I'd talk to people on the street. They would come up and hug me and kiss my cheeks. And to think that they're living in the crosshairs of our government, that they're feeling, they're suffering because of the sanctions that we're putting on our heads, and very soon they might physically suffer, if we decide to go to war with them. So I just want to prevent that at all costs. So please, just educate yourself about this, educate your friends. Let's all talk about this and raise this issue and prevent a war with Iran.